Shalom, fellow Algernon Cadwallader fans. Browsing YouTube, I was looking for, who was doing covers of Algernon Cadwallader. Maybe if there's tabs or whatever. I saw some for Pitfall, and those look great. Really, really awesome, man. Good job. Saw some covers of people do Serial Killer Status. Forgot there's another one. There's that emo kid sitting on his bed that has one or two videos. And I noticed in the comments on those videos, people were asking what the chord progressions or if they could have tabs. Didn't see him respond, didn't see it in the description. Don't really know what the deal with that is. If you figured it out, why not help people? So, this is going to be me trying to tear apart some Algernon Cadwallader songs for the greater good of YouTube. These are the way that I jam along to these tracks, using standard tuning and bar chords. And how I kind of place this all together is I listen to the bass track on those songs, and I try to get to the very bottom of what he's doing, and figure out where the chord progressions are and how they kind of fit logically with the vocal melody that's going on too. So bass and vocals, I listen to them together to try to figure out what chords best suit it. And they might sound weird, whatever. It's because they're at the bottom. I'm listening to the bass. I'm not really listening to the guitar. The guitar is great. It sounds good. It has a lot of embellishments, but for me, it's really hard to figure out what chords he's doing when he's arpeggiating and embellishing a lot. And I think there's a lot of subs at times that he's doing. That sounds great. When you're in a band, playing it solo by yourself is kind of hard. And a lot of people, the common listener, can't really relate to it. Not bagging on that style at all. I love it. I'm just saying, for an easy jam sesh, to make these easy for beginners, I'm not gonna be doing that stuff. I'm gonna do these in standard tuning with bar chords, and I figured this stuff out listening to the bass riffs, the bass lines, slap of the bass. So they might sound funky at times, but I don't care. This is how I did it, and if you can tweak it to make it sound better, that's good for you. Congratulations. I'm happy for you, and let's all jam these songs and be happy, because these songs are awesome. Alright, so today I'll be covering Serial Killer Status, and the main riff, chord progression, whatever, that I hear is we're on B, the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and we're doing a bar chord, major bar chord. You can add the 6th string 2nd fret for like a deeper, richer tone if you want to do that. Goes from there to a G sharp minor, I guess. Bar chord, that's 4th fret of the 6th string, minor bar chord. To an open E chord, major. So you got B, G sharp minor, E. That's pretty much the main riff. You can just stick to that to a lot of parts of the song. There's a little segue where they kind of bounce around that differently, and it goes B, E, then G sharp minor, then F sharp major, then back to B, and that's that little interlude thing where it kind of slows down, does it's just a little soul jam thing, little solo sesh or whatever, I don't know, that happens in the song. You guys know what I'm talking about. And then when it goes to you can't just get off the bus now, so cut off your feet and like it. I noticed the bass riff was kind of changing from B, G sharp E to B, F sharp, then E. So I changed the chords to correspond to that. I changed it to B sharp, to B major to F sharp to E. And then at the end when he's like, this is how you achieve. This is how you achieve. It's this looping chord progression that is B major, G sharp minor, F sharp major, and that's a very common chord progression right there. And upon listening to it, it would sound like they're just looping that, but it's not really going on, because if you do that, you'd be off sync a little bit. So what happens is it's B major, G sharp minor, F sharp major, then they go to open E for a little bit, then back to G sharp minor, then to F sharp major, then to B. So it's like, this is how you achieve, and this is how you achieve. And then to end it, they go B, G sharp, E. Serial killer status. Alright, so I'll run through it now. I'm not gonna try to impress anybody with my voice or whatever. These songs are fun, and I think they're punk influenced, and he's screaming half the time, so just have fun with it. I'm not doing it to as a cover or anything. I'm just trying to help people. So, alright, here we go. They'll always give second chances, convinced there might be something on the ceiling, like sex with an old sweetheart. Try not looking at that, you old dog. You can't just get off the bus now, so cut off your feet and like it. 'Cause Stubbs makes better feet. I think he'll agree. God comes looking for his toes. This is how you achieve. This is how you achieve. This is how you achieve. Serial killer status. So that's how I do it. Feel free to change it up, augment it, whatever. At least you know the key center now and some of the primary chords. So have fun. I'll be trying to do a little, a couple more. I want to do horror and motivational song for sure. Maybe tackle some kind of Cadwallader and maybe something else. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But definitely I want to do a motivational song and horror. I think those would be fun ones to do. Alright.